look like we live right now.
Welcome to another episode of Real Inglewood Moments with Tiffany.
Monday Night Live.
That's how you be blowing it? But anyway, hey Tiffany, I want to ask you a question before we get our special guest on here. I want to ask you a question, right?
What?
Have you seen the museum, the Book of Hope?
The Book of who?
Book of Hope. So
No.
Jay-Z took a library and made it into a museum called the Book of Hope.
You muted your mic.
I did that to him because he the one got that fucking noise going. You see it's gone? Now watch, we're gonna put him back on.
Do y'all hear noise from me?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
I hear.
It's you then.
Can't be me if I'm hearing you. People go.
So he took a old library and turned it into a museum. And the whole front of the museum is passages out of the Bible. He took passages out of the Bible and decorated the whole front of the museum, and it's called the Book of Hope. And it you know what I mean? It got like scripture, but he's calling himself the new Hova with the spoken word. You haven't seen that?
No.
Oh yeah. Also, see, I just came from the movies, right? I just came from seeing The Equalizer 3. And they are advertising this new movie that's coming out. I want to say it's coming out in 2024.
I don't know why y'all don't hear that noise, but I got rid of it though. You don't hear it now. Let me put Tiffany back on.
Hey, so they're advertising this new movie. It's called The Book of Clarence, to where they're mocking the Savior, Jesus Christ. They're mocking him, right? So when Jesus was doing these miracles.
Hey Tiffany, you got your Wi-Fi on?
Yeah, why?
Turn it off.
Why am I turning it off?
You don't need your Wi-Fi on your phone. You're on your phone, right?
Yeah, I always on my phone.
You don't need Wi-Fi.
Oh, well, it automatically connects when I'm on the phone.
Well, turn it off.
I think that's what's giving the feedback.
Yeah, some feedback.
It can't be no fucking Wi-Fi. That's number one. Number two is I have no TV
Just
or
turn
nothing.
the motherfucker off, Tiffany.
I just did. I have no TV or nothing on. Like, come on, man.
Hey, look though, but check it out for real. I don't hear it now.
Yeah, okay. That you need to go get some hearing aids. Your ass is old. You always hearing some shit.
Hey, look, y'all don't be hearing that shit when I be putting it on Instagram and shit. I try to cut them pieces out, but I'm gonna put some on there so y'all can really hear it, so y'all can see how it sounds.
That be you. Hey. If you hear feedback, that be off your mic. Cause me and Buddy don't be hearing the shit.
I want a brand new iPhone, baby. I ain't hearing nothing.
It probably be like banking off of his
fuck all that with you. Man, this nigga, I'm about to baby wipe this nigga. This nigga over here talking about Spieler game. Man, get your ass up off here with that shit, man.
Who are you talking to? See nobody.
You know, this is a 49er world over here, man.
We don't even see nobody.
Who don't?
You ain't putting up the comment.
Yeah, who you talking about?
There you go, right there.
Oh.
Ball game. Hey, but when you get a chance though, check out that trailer for Book of Clarence, man.
Okay, I'll check it out. But see, you know, with me, when it comes to politics and religions, I kind of some of the go in the back. Go to bed.
Salute.
I don't.
Hey man, can any of y'all tell me if y'all hear some feedback or something?
When they be making those movies,
YA baby, what's happening? Salute, homie. Where you been at, my brother? Where you been at, man?
when they be making those movies about all that stuff, I mean I watch it, but I don't believe half the shit. Like I said, like you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the religion shit and they want to remake this and remake that and they want to tell you what was going on before Christ and after Christ, nobody was there. You feel what I'm saying? The people that was there was
Why
dead,
don't
dead as a
why don't
doornail.
you believe?
So
Why don't you believe it? But you believe the Bible.
say that again.
Why don't you believe the movie that they coming out with? But you believe the Bible.
Because it's just different. Like you feel what I'm saying? Because some of this, the way they want to put it out in the world, it's kind of like we don't have a God, we don't have this, we just exist. We came from monkeys, we came from this, we came from that, yada yada yada. Nigga, no, I mean, and then they want us to believe God is a white man. God is not a white man. So it's kind of like some of the shit that they say and they do, I don't believe. Now I take it with a grain of salt and all that other shit, but other than that, that's that.
Salute, Austin, salute.
Now the homies coming on here, man.
What's up, Austin?
They said Queen Tiffany. No, bro, that's just Tiffany. But anyway,
he said it right. Hater.
hey man, I'm just saying. How you liking it out there in Austin, Texas, where you at, Tiffany?
I'm not even in Austin. Haha. That's number one. Number two is
How you liking it in Texas? How you liking it in Texas?
It's going so far. I'm chilling, working, doing my thing. I mean, you know, just chilling.
Got some friends out there?
I got family out here and friends.
You got you a new boo out there?
No, hey Rat, that's you because your screen as you're moving, you're going slow motion, honey. That's
I'm in slow motion.
What?
Picking and popping and shit.
I'm in slow motion.
No, I'm serious. As you're sitting there, as you're doing movement, your camera's going slow. You're moving in slow motion. Anyway, so it might be your phone giving the feedback.
It might be. It's brand new though. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker ain't got no business giving no type of feedback. It's a brand new FBI phone.
You said an FBI phone.
Fuck yeah, it's one of my iPhones that belong to the FBI.
Oh, nigga, I'm about to say, wait a minute, I'm about to close out. I'm about to go.
See that Slick. Bro, your boy losing weight, Slick. About to get on that iron in about 6 more months, man. I gotta get on that iron, man.
Hey, send Slick an invite. I gotta ask him a question.
Send Slick an invite?
Yeah, I gotta ask him a question.
I'm gonna put it on the hookup.
He ain't that advanced to be able to go on the hookup.
Anyway.
If he's in there in his message.
Let me go to these comments because people asking me stuff and I keep okay. I'm in Duncanville.
What'd you say, Tiff?
I said I'm in Buddy left. I'm in Duncanville. Somebody asked me where I'm at. I'm in Duncanville. But it's going good. I like it. My kids like it. Everybody's working in the house. My son just got a job, so he doing school, football, and a little part-time job. I got my job as a case manager. And my daughter, she's an assistant manager. So everything was going good. And matter of fact, we only been here for 30 days and everything is doing what it's doing.
Hey, that's the link right there. If anybody want to jump on, y'all want to jump on and make this a fire the hard way. However y'all want to do it, jump on, Slick, jump on, ball gang.
And then Austin, you asked me to hold on. Austin asked me something. He telling me to check out something.
G Slick in the house for the ABD show. The ABD show. What's up, homie?
What's happening?
What's going on with it?
Just dropping my grandbaby off.
Oh yeah, that's the business. That's the business, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Slick, I got a question for you, Slick.
I plead the fifth.
No, you don't got to plead the fifth. I ain't gonna ask you that one, bro.
What?
Whenever, cause this got something to do with the show we got going on today. Whenever you get incarcerated and you go through HOJJ,
Yeah.
What do you identify as far as race?
African American, homie.
He black, nigga. He told you that. It's on video.
Fuck up. What the fuck else I'm go as? God damn it. What Uncle Gus go as? Fucker.
Frank
Well,
Lewis,
I
I got you, homie. I feel you.
I can't really say, but so when you go
Uncle
through
Gus
classification,
go transgender or what?
yeah, but when you go through classification and you classify as that, do those other races be on your head about you classifying them that way?
No, because you know what I'm saying? It only happened to me one time. When the
They didn't.
when the mess. Other than that, it ain't never happened. It never happened again.
So have you ever been through the module?
Nah, why would I go to the module? Main line, homie. I'm going main line.
Okay, so on the main line,
Oh,
when they
always main line. Always mainlining it.
so the essays don't never tell you, nigga, you need to come on with your people.
Nah, I'm a Paru, homie. That's what I'm telling them. Paru, them is my people. You know what I'm saying?
Paru don't classify you as African American or Negro.
Well, that's why I go in as. That's why I go in as an African American man. Go.
Say again, your phone breaking up.
Salute to the homies just checked in the chat. Ball game and the homie Scooby Red. What's going on with it, homie?
What's happening with it?
What's happening with you? What's happening with y'all?
Ain't shit.
Ball game. Why this dude asking me crazy questions, man?
Because I don't know why you asking ball game questions on my show. Because that's what the show is about today, fool.
It's our show. It's our show. Whoever's on this panel, it's our show.
Okay, R gonna baby wipe your ass if you don't be still. Shit.
Oh shit! What's up, What's up, homies? What's up, Tip? How y'all doing?
How y'all doing, man? We would like to thank y'all for coming on Real Inglewood Moments, man. We wanted to talk to the homie Scooby Red about being in prison for the first time and how it felt and some of the ordeals that he had to go through. And hopefully we can push some of these kids not to take that route.
Real spirit,
that's our main thing we trying to push is not to go that way, especially for people of another color, but just because of what they doing out on the street and having to go into those prisons and have to, even though you another race, because when you go up in there, you got to classify as black, Mexican, white, other, or whatever. I understand because you banging blood, whatever like this. I mean, I got a homie named Big Taco from NHC, straight Mexican. But when he go up in that prison, he either gotta ride with his Mexican people or he gotta ride as a brother.
Nah, hey.
As a brother, you catch feedback from the other races.
Nah, me and Talk was actually locked up together, and Talk, like Slick just said, like what I'm saying, he pushes Paru shit, but they gon', they try to make an issue out of it if they can, but niggas is go, what I'm saying, like Talk is a full-fledged Paru, so that ain't no question in that. So it'll fuck around and make a yard go down, maybe, but what I'm saying, niggas still gonna identify, with what he pushing.
Yeah, the yard going down mandatory.
Yeah.
They gonna try to, but if you show any kind of weakness, that yard ain't going down. They gonna let the essays have at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, let me chime in for a minute, man. For the past 10 years, it's been a phenomenon where you got a lot of Mexicans banging, blood and Crip sets.
Now you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And, and,
saying?
and, and you
So,
got a gang of niggas banging like 18 streets and all kind of shit.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
back,
and
hey,
and,
ball
and
game. Hey, ball game, but back then when we was coming up, they wasn't claiming no black gang, homie. It was only
no, no,
very
no,
few
no.
handpicked.
Well, look, but this the thing, man. The thing is, back in those particular days, the certain fractions of the prison system. I don't even like to say their names. You dig what I'm saying? But you guys know who we talking about. The hand. They had a little bit more. They had a little bit more. They had a stronghold on their people. Nowadays, these young Hispanics that's coming up nowadays, they listening to hip hop. They hanging out. They hanging out with young brothers and what so forth. And there's been a I don't know where that noise coming from. I don't like to speak over that noise, man.
Somebody's phone got ugly really quick.
I think it's Slick.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Hey, Slick,
Hey, ball.
on the bottom of your screen, Slick, press mute on your microphone.
Yeah, I
It
think
ain't
it's
my
Slick.
fault.
Mute your mic, Slick.
Mute your microphone, Slick. There you
Okay,
go.
there you go. Yeah, that's his mic.
All
You gotta
right.
make
So the point that I was making is that with Slick, mute your mic. Mute your mic, man.
What's up? What? Absolute, homie. Salute.
Oh, you know what, Rat? You know what, Rat? You might
I've
Rat.
been
You
muted. It's
hosting?
not me. I'm muted. It's not
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. I think it's Rat. I think it's Rat. I think Rat. Even though he hosting the show, he got to mute his. All right, there it is. The point that I was trying to make to the panel is that nowadays you got a lot of young Hispanics and a lot of young brothers. They meshing, they friends, they kicking it. These Mexicans like hip hop, you know what I mean? And they coming together. They coming together, and some of these Hispanics is claiming black gangs. And somebody mentioned on the panel that where you seeing a couple of brothers claiming Mexican gangs. You know what I'm saying? So, now when it comes to the pen, they gonna have to start readjusting because these youngsters that's getting locked up nowadays, they not on that mafia and on that all that other bullshit. They just like, you know what, hey, I'm my own individual and I'm gonna ride with what I want to ride with. You know what I'm saying? And it's starting to see a lot of those effects that's going on behind the walls right now. And it is what it is.
When I came home in 19, and at the time, as you talk about phenomenons, one of the phenomenons that was going on was a lot of like GP yards was flipping.
yeah.
They was like they was turning a lot of these yards SNYs to where cats that was like having that little mentality. It wasn't even so much that niggas was like child molesters or snitches or whatever have you, but they were trying to run their own program and didn't like the what I'm saying, the structure that was already in place. And due to a lot of that, like the I think the police was like actually using that, you know what I'm saying, to really try to, I guess try to turn the tide of how prison was ran also, because they just start like really trying to make it like take away privileges of making it hard for what I'm saying, for cats to be on GP lines, and making it what I'm saying, to where they was trying to like really just cause that conflict and infiltrate the SNYs in the general pop.
Okay, so look, I got a question for you, School, since you the one who's been in there recently, out of all of us. So here's the question: you have a Mexican coming in, he Pyru, but you have a lot of these old heads that's been in there, that's been locked up 15, 20 years, right? That's still under the red card or whatever. So now you got this essay that comes in, but he's a Pyru. He done grew up with the black. So now he's constantly using the N word. How do they feel about that? Is that still a no go for them? or is
I
they
mean,
still they allowing it now because of what he's saying?
it like, to be completely honest, I mean, shit. What, how would you feel about uh Tick? Well, I forgot what he go by now. What is he, like, Infant Rat or Tiny Rat? Tick, but the Asian
Yeah,
homie, like,
he was tiny,
Tiny. Okay,
tiny.
so, but you know what I'm saying. So you look at something like that, you know what I'm saying. That, like, that was a homie. It wasn't nothing, you know. You didn't take it derogatory or nothing. You know what I'm saying when you heard him say nigga. However, what I will say is that, we was getting ready to go up in the county jail behind that. You know what I'm saying? Just based on that, because some of these people, like essays, they, you know what I'm saying, they, like you say, it's that, like, they mingle with blacks. It's been like that forever. Like like back in the day, like damn near every black hood and like whatever area it was had an SA gang and a black gang in it, and most of them oftentimes shared that hood. It wasn't no conflict till, probably, like, certain ones, like, like Hoovers or whatever have you, and South Los, like, they had beefs and shit like that back then. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, most hoods had a black gang and an SA gang, and motherfuckers shared that, you know what I'm saying, that territory. But the politics and shit got involved later on, and that shit start pressing heavy. So you don't see that the way you see it now, you know what I'm saying, like it was back then. But all in all, like, we, you know what I'm saying, we grew up with a lot of these people.
And let me
But
chime in. Let me chime in on what the young brother is saying. Just to answer Loco's just to give another perspective on that. Like the little brother said, we grew up in, like, here in San Diego, with the Shelltown homies and my set and the Brim set. And we grew up with these Hispanics. A couple of my homeboys, we used to spend the night in each other's homes. And even back in those particular days, it was still kind of, the parents would still be a little skeptical, but they would still allow us. As a kid, they would allow my homeboy Rudy Hernandez, one of my best friends from Shelltown, 1930s, Gamma Street boys. He living down in Plias and TJ right now. He's my best friend. Me and Rudy been best friends since we were 7 or 8 years old, and our mothers used to let us. His mother didn't even speak English, but I would be able to spend the night at his house. He would be able to spend the night at our house before Mr. Hernandez died. The two families just end up loving one another because we grew up on the same block on Valley Street in the South Side in the Brim set in San Diego. The thing is, once the Mexicans start, when you got to think about we as black people, we influence everything that's going on in this country, man. Everything from music, just everything that we do. When my Mexican homie started saying nigga, they wasn't saying it to be disrespectful to us.
exactly.
What they was doing was, all they were doing was integrating themselves into our culture. And they was using it as an endearment like they do now, and the Brim said here in San Diego, we didn't take that personal. You dig what I'm saying? Because we loved our Mexican homies, and we knew, there's a difference between nigga and nigger. And you guys know that. I shouldn't even have to say that to you. My SA homeboy called me, he hit me right now. What's up, my nigga? And I get back at him. What's up, SA?
100%.
And we sit back and we talk and we have a good time. He ain't saying what's up, my nigga, to disrespect me. He's saying what's up, my nigga, because I'm his nigga. That's our term of endearment, man. And the thing is, we as brothers right now, Bloods or Crips, we got to understand the Mexicans, the Asians, and God damn it, some white folks as well is starting to use the term as a term of endearment. It's when we got a problem with it is when they put that R on it, Loco. And when they put that R on it, then we got a problem. Then you bust a motherfucker in their jaw, break their jaw, have them sipping some soup for the next 6 or 7 motherfucking weeks. That's when we deal with it in that particular capacity. But we all know, man, the essays ain't saying nigga right now to disrespect us. And I'm gonna push a line on that. Much respect.
Okay, so there was a homie on here, Frank the YA baby. He said in YA it was a totally different from the CDC with a person from another race banging a black sex. He said in YA they wasn't going for it. I've never been to YA. When I was going to jail, I went straight to prison.
I got homeboys, Mexican Rob, Mexican Tone. They went to YA, all that, homie. And they didn't have no problem. You know what I'm saying? Mexican Rob from Fruit Town, and Mexican Tone from Mount Limewood. They done been to the module, YA,
Go.
And we got a couple of Mexican homies here in San Diego that went to YA that was blaming that they was Keyways. They was Keyways and they was Bloods and they didn't have no problems either. So I don't know what he's talking about.
I did a 90-day op in YA in like '93, and one of the people that I could really remember, it was a white boy from Lincoln Park. I don't know. He was white. He wasn't black. He could have been something else, but he wasn't black. But I believe he was a white boy. And bruh didn't have no problems.
You got a name. He was from Lincoln Park. You got a name on him?
I can't remember his name at all. That was
okay.
A while ago.
Lincoln Park had a couple of white boy homies, just like the Brim said here in San Diego. We got white boy B. We got about 3 or 4 white boys that was riding with the and they were straight white boys, straight riders too.
He was
you know what I'm saying?
He got to be somewhere around probably 46, 47, somewhere around there.
Okay, he younger than me. I'm 56 years old. You know what I mean? So
You think when it go down, right, when the racial riots kick off, they gotta push with the blacks. But now here's the thing. The racial riot kicks off and they push it with the blacks, and then they go to segregation. They lock down the yard. They get to segregating everybody. What happens when one of them punk ass CEOs fuck up and put the white boy from Lincoln Park with the woods over there?
I mean, you got stuff that got your information on it that's gonna tell them like what you align with. That's why they ask you that question, because that'd be you know what I'm saying against your personal security for them to go and try to put you with, you know what I'm saying, with the white boys just because you white, knowing that you run with a black gang.
The thing from my experience, and Woody, I'm still able to go into the pens right now, and you know with the programs that I do, me being a licensed clinical social worker, I'm able to go into the pens. So I've seen. As a matter of fact, in about 3 weeks, I'm flying up to San Francisco because I'm gonna be able to walk into San Quentin and do a couple therapy sessions with some of the dudes up there. The thing is, the white boys or Mexicans that identify with Blood or Crip gangs, it's in their profile, homie. And what happens is the blacks have already accepted these dudes. So they're not gonna put the white boy over there with the Woods because they knowing this is not who he's rocking with. If the white boy is rocking a Blood or Keyway set, he gonna be housed with the blacks.
And you know what? You guys, listen, hold up. You guys have it so bad in prison. I didn't have to go through all that bullshit. We didn't have to do all that. We didn't have to do none of that. Now, do we have to deal with petty, catty, bitchy shit? Yes. But, nigga, they mixed us. 2 whites, 2 blacks, 2 Mexicans, and then probably 2 other races. We didn't have to do it, like, you know what I'm saying? Deal with all that other shit. Nigga, we did what we did and called it a day. Like that shit.
But little sister, Tip, this is the thing, baby girl, and I know you know, and I respect your get down. I know where you've been, and I know your experiences. The thing is though, but behind the walls in these male institutions, it's a little bit different.
That's what I said. Y'all go to jail. Y'all catch hell. We
Yeah,
don't. And that's the sad thing about it is
it's right.
the
The
sad thing
the
about
thing
it
is
is
because I'm able to go into female institutions as well. And what happens in the female institutions, and I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to speak too much on those because we talking about what we talking about with this racial thing in these behind these penitentiary walls. But since you brought it up, with females, it's more of an emotional support for you guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't look at the race. For you guys, it's more of an emotional support because a lot of women who are in prison, they're away from their kids, they're away from like men, they're away from their families. But for women, it's an emotional thing. You understand what I'm saying? And the difference between the female institutions, the male institutions, and the male institutions don't nobody give a fuck about your emotions. We don't have emotional support systems that you guys have in the female institution.
and I
So if
get
you
that.
so
But
if
the
you
sad
coming
thing,
so if you coming so if you coming on if you coming in, and mind you, I ain't been locked up shit. I did my time in the 80s. I've been out for 33. The last time I did time was 32 years ago. But god dang it, that going through Chino, Soledad, Tracy, Jamestown, that shit still resonates with me to this day. And the thing is, and me being able to go into the prisons, do my therapy sessions, and talk to these dudes, and to be able to walk out to go home is a whole it's a whole different vibe. So just to get back to what Buddy was talking about, black, white, Asian, Mexican, if they identify with a blood gang or Keyway gang, they're gonna be housed. They're gonna be housed with the gang that they identify with, homie.
now, and like I said, the sad thing about it is you guys go through it behind the walls, and you guys go through it on the streets. Males, just in general, period, point blank. You guys are supposed to say, show no feelings, show no emotion, stay strong. You go behind the wall, same thing, but it's a life or death situation in there because you're around all your enemies. Ain't no separation. Some of them police officers know what the fuck they doing and everything else. It's a no win for you guys, whether be behind the walls or you fucking on the streets. That's what I'm saying is sad. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, I went to jail, had my baby in there, did this, did that, whatever. But I had a support system. You feel what I'm saying? Once I was in that room for so many years with the same women, and they knew I came back from having my baby and everything else, they cried with me. They did all that because I was missing my son. With you guys, if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have to suck that shit up, go in there, keep my head held up high, and show no emotions until I got out, or until I was alone, or until in the shower. And it shouldn't be like that. That's all I'm saying.
It's like that though, and it's like that because you in a 2 or 4 man cell, and you in there with only people of your color. That's it.
And it's
So
8 of us in
whenever
the cell. I think, yeah, it was 8 of us in the cell. They kept 8 of us in the cell. The only time you was two persons in the cell is when you was in isolation. And then sometimes in isolation, you still you either by yourself or you got a bunkie. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But it was 8 of us in the cell with a shower, a toilet, all that shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
kind of like,
buddy.
y'all had it
Hey,
laughing.
buddy. Hey, buddy. When you was in Indiana, how was it up there? Was
It was it was
any
one
other?
it was all 1 man cell. All
No,
one
but
man cell.
did it have different races from different gangs up there?
Every now and then you'll have like a white boy that's a vice lord or a white boy that's a CD. Every now and then. But if it was a Mexican or something, he was some type of Latin king. But every now and then you'll have like a white boy that claims gangster disciple or something. But when them riots
And they,
kick off, them riots kick
yeah.
off, they let him know ahead of time. Lock it down. Don't come out your cell because they gonna smash. They gonna smash. And them white boys, them Aryan brothers, them skinheads, them ABs out there, they a little more treacherous out there. At 10 o'clock, they do their cadence. They holler over the range. Yo ho, we doing it for the AB, yo ho. It's totally different out there. And the brothers shut it down, let them do their cadence. And after they finish with their cadence, and then the blacks had they time on the tier. They do their little cadence and all that shit. It's totally different out there.
What was y'all saying on the tier? What was y'all saying on the tier?
I'm not against the disciple or lack king or other motherfuckers. So I wasn't saying they got
Salute righteous.
So what y'all?
What nigga? I put my headphones on and watch Soul
You
Train.
didn't participate
Ain't got
in
nothing to do with that. Yeah. That's what I thought. You didn't. I didn't participate in the case.
You didn't participate in Too Black, Too Strong, homie?
Put my headphones on. I watch Soul Train. That's what I do. I did my 10 years and I came on home. I got on up out the people way.
Yeah.
Salute righteous 01. Salute, homie. Yeah, I was gone for a minute, man. My phone was tripping. I had a gang of static, man. That's why I couldn't even hear nothing y'all was saying.
Yeah, you try to blame it on everybody else.
Yeah, it's this punk ass iPhone, man.
Yeah, you try to blame it on everybody else. That ragged ass internet. No, that ragged ass internet you got.
Yeah, I got an iPhone too, man. Don't do that.
That regular ass iPhone, man. That's why I should have stayed with that Android.
Slick funny little motherfucker, man. Nah, it wasn't none of that, man. That Steel game about to whoop on them 49ers, man.
Man, that ain't gonna even happen this year. You see how that boy dogged that boy. Y'all won that game last year, but y'all.
I know we won that game. That's why I was telling this year they gonna slap the shit out of they gonna slap the shit out of that fullback this year, pal. Cause that Steeler game, that defense is looking like a wall, man.
What defense?
Hey man, hey, check this out, Slick. We don't even want to. We don't want to hear your bullshit, Slick. You switching up. One day it's the Rams, then one day it's the Raiders, man. Make up your motherfucking mind, man.
Hey, Slick say he double
You know
R.
what
He
I'm-
double R. Raider Rams.
Yeah, really, yeah, man. Yeah, make up your mind. You know what I mean? You tamale eating motherfucker. We don't know what you banging with one day or the next day. Fuck you talking about? Knock that shit off.
This chilling neck bone butterbean dude just called me tamale eating up. You know what I'm saying? Shit. What that come from? Cause the Steelers gonna lose. Where that from? Cause the Steelers gonna lose.
I don't know, man. I don't get the still, man. That's gonna be. Hey, Brad, I should have. You know what? That'd have been a good game. Me and Mikey, we're gonna be there for the Steeler Raider game. But just to get back on topic, man, we talking a little shit. The thing is, when somebody from another set claim a black gang, you dig what I'm saying? It's you know they have to realize what they getting into. They have to understand and realize not only what their obligation is to the neighborhood, but they also have to realize that there's going to be scrutiny that comes with the decisions that they make. You dig what I'm saying? For fucking with the steps that they choose. Yeah. I'm listening.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story on the ABD show when I got locked up. When I got locked up in San Diego. When I got locked up in San Diego and the Mexicans thought I was a Mexican from out there, from a different set, but I was claiming a black gang. They had their own little meeting on me because you know in San Diego County Jail downtown they got their tables lined up in the middle of the day room.
In the middle of the day room, yeah. Hold on. That's the old. That was yeah. You went through the old county jail. You goddamn right. One F. I'm listening, Slick. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the Mexicans kept saying, "Hey, ain't you such and such?" And I'm like, "No, homie." But I can't tell you the story. Y'all gotta go subscribe to the ABD show, homie. When I got locked up in San Diego.
Yeah, about a bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
content.
go check out his
When they-
channel, man. Y'all go check it out. Subscribe to the ABD show.
Man, hey, when the border patrol almost deported me because I didn't have a green card, you motherfucker. Fuck, I'm a U.S. citizen. Fuck y'all mean? Shit, but I gotta do it. That shit ain't funny. That shit ain't funny, ball game.
Hey, but you know what though?
It's not funny,
When-
homie. This is the way it's the
when
way
somebody
you said
else-
it, homie.
When somebody come in from another race and they claiming black, it put a lot of stress on the blacks because we got to be willing to accept it and willing to be able to go to bat for that person and hoping that person is going to be solid all the way through. Because
That's
now,
real, that's
Hey,
real
now
talk.
that
hey,
Yeah.
now that
buddy,
you came
hey,
in
buddy,
and said
hey,
that
buddy.
you black, what?
Buddy, it shouldn't be no stress on. It shouldn't be no stress, homie. It shouldn't
Yes,
be no
it is.
stress.
Well,
You don't see the blacks do-
hold on.
No,
But it
No,
is.
hold on. No,
Yes,
Slick,
it is
Slick,
because
let me-
No.
when you come in and say, "Listen, I'm riding with the black car, this
It's
Pyru."
So
If
it
any
should-
essays,
so you
don't
saying-
accept that and
so
want to
you
get
saying
at you,
you gon-
Well,
we
hold on,
gotta
hold
be
on,
able to
Slick,
roll
hold
with
on,
you.
Hold on,
One at
Slick.
a time.
Hold on, Slick. Hold on, Slick. Let Buddy get his point off.
Let him land
Yeah,
that
let him
plane.
get it out.
So when you come in and
I'm
you
not
say,
gonna let him land.
shut the fuck up. See, that's what happened to you last time. See, when you come in there and you say,
God damn.
I'm riding with the blacks, knowing that you Mexican, but I'm riding with the blacks, this Pyru, this and that. If them Mexicans is not feeling that, we as blacks and we as Bloods and Pyrus, we got to be willing to go to black. We got to be willing to go to bat for you because of what you represent, and all hopes that you are a solid person. We got to be able. So that do.
Hurry up and land.
So that
Hurry
do
up
put
and land.
stress on us. By you saying, hey, listen, I'm riding with the black car, this Pyru. We got to make sure, if somebody come and slap you and take your commissary, we got to be willing to ride with you. So that do put stress on us.
No, hold up, homie. If a nigga come slap me and take my commissary, nigga, you let it be, because I didn't do nothing back. You don't let no nigga come up there and slap you, take it. But look, buddy, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up.
That's talking from a man that ain't never been to prison.
I don't gotta go to prison, homie. The county jail is harder than the prisons, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Not really.
Shit. Yes, it is, cause y'all black Crips and Pyrus come together, homie. In the county jail, they ain't coming together. You running fades
Exactly.
at the fades and all that shit.
So did you see what you just said? In prison, you got to come together.
But hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead. You talking about when I go to the county, homie, you second guessing that you gonna ride with a homie? That shouldn't even cross your mind. That shouldn't even cross your mind. That stress you out, homie.
I didn't say we second guessing if we gonna ride with you. We saying we second guessing. We don't know if you solid. We don't know you from Adam, nigga.
No, but this let me chime in. Let me say this.
Hold on, ball game. He shouldn't have to say, oh, we stressing. No, nigga, this is what it is. This is Pyru. Y'all gonna have to roll with that, homie. Whoever don't roll with it when it gets smashed at the back end.
Well, let me address Buddy though. But the thing is, if we decide we gonna let's say the blood car is gonna let other into the car, and then we come to find out that he's not solid, then it's our responsibility. You dig what I'm saying? To handle this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Period. So if the motherfucker, if the other is coming in, Asian, white, or Hispanic coming in claiming that he's a B-dog, San Diego, we call ourselves bloodhounds. If a motherfucker come in talking about he's a hound or a B-dog and he not solid, then it's our responsibility to handle this motherfucker, man. Period.
That's right.
That don't put no stress on the car, man. Because it's the responsibility of the car to not only do they research, you dig what I'm saying? But then if this motherfucker ain't solid as you speaking on, is to remove this motherfucker, man.
It put
nobody
stress.
I
ain't
went
no,
through that. Ball game. I
But
went
look,
through that
but look,
already. I went through that in 5700 when I was 19 years old, homie. The blacks
Okay.
didn't want to roll with me because the essays was pushing the line, homie. And you know what I'm saying? The essay, I had to tell the essay, you know what I'm saying, when the black rep, the sorry ass black rep was going with the essays when we was getting ran down our, you can't piss in this shitter. You know what I'm saying? This is our toilets. These is our phones. And the Mexican said, hey, Holmes, he a South. He one of us. I had to talk up for myself. I ain't gonna let nobody else talk up for myself, homie. I said, now I'm a Paru, and this punk ass wanna be black rep let the essays was gonna get me until one of the homies that was a crib had my back, homie. I went through that shit already. So these wannabe black and crip Pirus, they was second guessing me, homie, which they should never second guess. They supposed to roll,
Right.
till the wheels fall off.
goddamn right.
And
So by them rolling to the wheels fall off because you came in there and said you Pyru and you Mexican, you put stress on the whole car. So that's what I'm
No, I
saying.
didn't. No, I
What
put
the
stress on
fuck?
scary.
I guess you don't get it.
I put stress on scary motherfuckers. If you gang banging, it should be no stress, homie. You know what you is, you know what he is, homie. If you didn't want to claim blood or crip or Paru, you should have said you don't bang.
Right. Go ahead, Scoopy Red. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
go
Scoopy
ahead,
Red.
Red.
What
Go
you was
ahead,
gonna say?
Red. Go ahead, Red. Go ahead, baby bro. Let's hear you out.
so it's like y'all two things can be right at the same time. Because like you know what I'm saying, like Slick saying, if somebody is, you know what I'm saying, is part of the car, it's not supposed to be a question. However, if somebody from another race, especially in prison, you know what I'm saying, you from another race, you finna hit a yard, and if they politicking, I went like we had like back-to-back instances of this on High Desert. And you know what I'm saying? It was two white boys. One was a crib one time, the next one was a blood. It's like the police was like they was trying to trigger something.
Mm-hmm. Setting them up.
And so you know, like all the information was getting there. You know how prison everything circulate fast. So you know what I'm saying? It's already word that, you know, all right, such and such, you know what I'm saying, gonna come through as soon as we get off orientation is going up. And now, if that was just a regular a black crip or blood or whatever have you coming to a yard, it's nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If at the very most, it might be some in-house stuff if he got something going on with his people. You know what I'm saying? In which case they go clean that up in-house. But if that person is of another race, and you know what I'm saying, that other race feel like they trying to push a line, they trying to politic, then not only does whoever he ride with, like this is the way the situations went there. Like the whoever that person, you know what I'm saying, was riding with, it was like, all right, they already know they gotta respond. So now what that does is, all right, is the, you know what I'm saying, is the other. So if it's the Crip that they gotta respond first, then the Bloods is like, all right, well, after y'all get off, then you know what I'm saying, we go follow suit.
We got to get off just on the blacks, on the strength of being black.
On the strength of being black, but that's only after, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna have to kick it off, and you know, vice versa. So it's a stress, a different type of stress, in the sense that, you know, if it's just a regular black coming, you know what I'm saying, gang member coming to a yard, it ain't really gonna be no, it ain't nothing special about that. But if somebody coming from another race, then yeah, that does have that, you know, that elevated stress factor, I guess you could call it. But you know, at the end of the day, that's just the nature of prison anyway.
You just gotta lace them up. You just gotta lace them up and be ready, homie.
You supposed to always be ready, but at the same time, like I say, it's two things being right at the same time.
Mute your mic, Slick.
That's not me.
No, that's Rat playing around.
Oh, that's Rat again.
My mic thinking it's my microphone. It's not my phone. It's his old raggedy ass iPhone.
Hey, y'all keep being on this iPhone. Ain't shit happened with my phone once.
You ain't moved either.
But look, but this is the thing. But let me say this. This is what I'm hearing. If a Mexican or a white boy, excuse me, or an Asian is claiming a keyway or blood set, it puts stress on the blacks. Motherfucker,
Yeah.
if you banging. Where does the stress come from?
It comes.
Because hold on, let me finish my point. Because if you banging, you already you should already you should be in a mindset to where you like, you know what, it can kick off at any time, man.
You don't even got to be banging to have that. Like
You
that's
ain't
just
even got
the
to be. You
nature
ain't
of
even got.
prison.
Yeah, there you go, young red. You ain't even got to be banging to have that. Just
But see,
because you black, you should already be prepared to have your boots laced.
but see,
Now, if a Hispanic or a white boy or an Asian come on, banging the car, you dig what I'm saying? You already banging. You from Inglewood. You from Campanella, you from 5-9 Brims, you from Lincoln Park, you from Skyline, you from 20s, you from Black Peastone Village, you from Bebop Watts, you from Swans, wherever the fuck you from, your fucking boots should already be laced.
ball game.
And a motherfucker shouldn't be pushing a line on the fact, oh, you a Mexican, now you coming on to the yard putting stress on us. No, motherfucker, tie up your motherfucking boots. If this motherfucker banging Pyru, you dig what I'm saying? Or if he banging the brims and he's solid, then motherfucker, you gotta ride with the motherfucking car, man.
I didn't like that
That's
ball
what it
game.
boils. That's what it boils down to.
Ball game.
Ride
When
with
that
the
shit happened to me, ball game. When that shit happened to me, homie, it made me feel weird, homie. Like, what am I claiming this game for, homie? And the blacks don't have my back. It had me feeling some type of way, homie, because it's like they gonna really let these motherfucking Mexicans get at me.
Well, sometimes it makes you think, okay, motherfuckers, is you motherfuckers scary?
Man,
This is the way that I look at it. Oh, you coming onto the yard, you or other, you claiming what we claim. Now it's creating stress on us because these motherfuckers tripping on you. We got to catch your back. If a motherfucker coming into the first of all, the blood car have always been short. When it comes to the penitentiary and when it comes to the streets, the blood car has always been short. I come from an era where if a motherfucker is representing the hounds, the B-Dog car, we gonna embrace them. I'm not used to blood on blood crime. When I was growing up, Bloods wasn't killing Bloods, Bloods weren't fighting Bloods, Bloods wasn't harming Bloods, Bloods was embracing Bloods.
I can't go to jail with Buddy.
You dig what I'm saying? We wasn't, so I still stand on those motherfucking principles, man. So if you gonna sit here and be a blood and then a motherfucker who's the other come onto the yard or come into the set and you feel that it's creating stress on us to get down with him, then motherfucker, you shouldn't be banging.
Roll it up. Roll it up. Roll it
Roll
up.
it up. Get your motherfucking ass up out of here.
Roll it up, Buddy.
No, but there's a flip side. No, it ain't. I ain't talking about Buddy. I'm just speaking
Talking
on the
about Buddy.
concept because I know Buddy ain't no. Listen, man, Buddy ain't no punk. But what I'm telling you is, what I'm saying is, there's a flip side to that coin, no slick. If you are a buster and you riding with the keyways or the bloods and you a sucker, you dig what I'm saying? Then it's the responsibility of that car to handle you as an individual.
Yeah. But I don't like when they say, oh, it puts stress on it. No, it don't put stress on nobody. You know what it is when you start. You knew what it was. Start claiming Crip.
Well, nah, slick, no slick. It can put stress on
Look, hey, look, can I point
car.
something out? Can I point something out?
You can, little brother. Go ahead.
Look, watch this. So, say for instance, I'm in the cell. I'm in my window. I can see the bus pulling up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see you, ball game, getting off the bus. all right, you know what I'm saying? But then I see Slick get off the bus. It's a whole different thing because now what I know is, all right, they finna try to, you know what I'm saying, finna try to basically politic on him. That don't change the fact that, all right, you know what I'm saying, he gonna be protected at all costs. Like, you know what I'm saying, that's just you know what I'm saying, one of the issues that you're gonna have to go out there for. But it's just something that you know what I'm saying, like you said, conceptually you're gonna be able to say, all right, you know what I'm saying, as soon as he touches the yard, we know what's gonna happen.
These Mexicans finna try to push it out.
It's not about saying, you know what I'm saying, like when I think when he say stress, at least the way I took it, when he say stress, it's not so much saying, it's stress to where, you know, I hate I gotta go through this. It's just the realization that it's gonna happen just based on the fact that he's of another race. He's not a black, so I saw somebody in the comments say it's not the that's the Hispanics pushing it. It's not the Hispanic homies' fault that is, and it's not. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a realization. Like seeing you come off the bus, you already know it's gonna be all right. Here we go.
Yeah, they about to try to push it out.
It's never that, you know what I'm saying, that he ain't supposed to receive everything he's supposed to.
But like Ball Gang said, it's a flip side. If you show any kind of weakness, you know what I'm saying, and try to submit, like, oh, I ain't with that. I'm a Piru, but I ain't with that gang banging no more. No. You know what I'm saying? Then you supposed to cut him loose. That's show a sign of weakness and get, you know what I'm saying, let whatever happen gonna happen to him. Because you know what I'm saying, you was a Piru on the streets. Don't come to the pen or the jailhouse and say, oh, I was a Piru, oh, I ain't with that no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? You always with it. I don't like when gang members say, oh, I'm retired. Oh, I'm this. You never retired, homie, because it could be another.
Nah, Slick.
Hold on. Hold on, bro. Let me land this plane, homie. Hold on. Because people talking about, oh, I'm retired. No, you're not retired because you ain't getting no pension for gangbang. It could be a younger Crip and say, oh, he's a blood. I'm going to get him. You never retired in these streets, homie. Because you could go somewhere else and you did something to somebody and they remember that, but you say, oh, I'm retired. No, you never retired, homie.
But all that is a matter of facing those consequences. Because every man on here going to be able to say, I can do what the fuck I want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just the consequence that come with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
I don't like the term when they say, oh, I'm retired. No, you never retired. You probably just, you know what I'm saying, you doing your thing, but don't say you never retired, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't getting paid. We ain't getting paid for retirement, homie.
Well, let me interject on this. I have said that I'm retired, but I am conscious about my past affiliations and what I've done in the past. I'm always conscious about where I'm at, where I'm going, and who I'm dealing with. So you make a good point. You make a good point, Slick. You make a good point, my brother. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But I am retired because I don't fuck around. I don't get them, man. Right now, man, some of my best friends is Key Waves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My thing is I still, because, you know, my name resonates, you know what I'm saying, from San Diego to Compton to wherever in the fuck it, you know, throughout the pen, throughout the days, you know what I'm saying? My reputation exceeds itself, but my thing is, you make a good point, Slick. I'm gonna reiterate that you never retired, but at the same time, the name that I have and the reputation that I have, a lot of motherfuckers know what I'm about now. You got some people who don't necessarily know who I am and don't know what I'm about. But you know what? I try to avoid those particular situations so that I don't have to put myself in a position where I'm at to blow somebody's motherfucking noodles out because it's still in me.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm retired.
I am too.
I'm retired as well, but I am going to protect myself.
I
Hey,
wish I could get these fucking
hey,
tattoos off.
I got hip to the term from the homie from Swans, emeritus. What emeritus meant.
What that mean?
It's like somebody like in the service, I guess. It's kind of like a, you know, like you cease from active duty type shit.
Oh, you inactive.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. But the term is emeritus.
Hey,
So,
Red,
I
just
mean-
like when you go to the hole when they say active or non-active, you gonna either say not active or non-active. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gonna say, homie. Active.
Hey
You know what I'm
man, I came back from a life sentence, so fuck that.
You always active though. You always active.
Man,
But you know
I'm
what,
as active
Red?
as
You know what, Red?
I'm as active as a situation called me to be, but in terms of like
Going out looking for it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit is over with, nigga. I got
Red,
4
but you
kids.
know what? But baby bro, you know I'm happy for you, man. I'm glad that you at home, man.
Yeah.
See,
Hey,
that's
man,
what
I really want to chime in with y'all, man, with my shit fucking up. But man, fuck all that old bullshit, man. Fuck all that bullshit, man.
Why? Cause you retired?
Yeah, I've been retired, nigga, and the whole nine, nigga. Fuck all that shit. And everybody else that's past 40 years old should be retired too and get your life
hold
together,
on.
man.
No,
You know what I'm saying? And make it
rat.
happen, man.
No,
Fuck all that.
any motherfucker banging past 21, 22 years old, man. Fuck that.
Hey, he gonna bring
No.
it down on y'all then. Shit. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah. The banging, the thing is, this is my thing is,
I'm
man.
23, homie. I'm 23, so I ain't
Well,
retired yet.
yeah, but your dick don't get hard like it's 23. Check this out, niggas. Check this out, my brothers. Is that
Hey,
banging?
hold up.
Hey,
Cause you
man,
a
hold
senior
on.
citizen.
Let me make this point.
Hold up, cause you a senior citizen, homie. Don't speak up on mine, homie.
But that's okay though. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. But you know, because I drink a lot of vegetables and all those types of things, I keep care of myself. If I didn't tell y'all how old I was, y'all wouldn't even know. Let me make this particular point. Is that the thing is right now, the thing is we need to still push a line on we're gonna be who we are, we're gonna be from the neighborhoods that we're from. But we still need to push a line, you dig what I'm saying, on black opulence, on peace. Man, we need to start putting ourselves in the position of where we can start doing better by our communities and by these kids, man. We can have these conversations. We can have these conversations all day long about the past, what we used to do, what we did. But let me tell you something, one thing that I did do. You dig what I'm saying? I practiced what I preached, man. You dig what I'm saying? And my thing is, I want to be a positive role model for everybody on this panel, man.
Right.
We're gonna be hounds. We're gonna be bloods. We're gonna be keyways. We're gonna be whatever it is that we're gonna be. But at the same time, man, it's time for us to start redirecting our thinking and the way and how we move, man. It's time for us to start taking care of our families, man. It's time for us to start raising these kids. It's time for us. It's time for us to start. There's a whole lot of different
What's
things
up,
that we need
Gus?
to. There's a lot of things that we need to start. We need to start thinking about as a people, man. And me myself, some of y'all, Red, I just met you today, homie. But you know, you a sharp young brother, man, and I wish you well. Everybody on this panel, I wish you and your families well. Buddy Loco, crazy the motherfucker. He's funny. He's a comedian. I love him to death. Tiffany, I wish everybody in the chat, I wish you all well, man. And we need to start redirecting our thinking, man. And we need and we need to start putting ourselves in a position of where we can help each other rather than harm each other, man. And I'm gonna land with that. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey,
And
that's a
much
hell of a
respect
good
for the
landing right there.
619.
747 landing, man. At
And
the
I'm gonna
LAX
land
airport,
with
man.
this. Oh, a real Inglewood moment is gonna be doing a turkey giveaway the weekend before Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna land with that. Y'all come on out there, real Inglewood moment, Crenshaw and Manchester
Manchester.
turkey giveaway
Come on out there and get the turkey
Hey,
while
hey,
the
hey,
black
hey, buddy, make sure that
That's
you
Uncle Gus.
That's
Uncle
Uncle Gus.
Gus,
There ain't no
Uncle Gus,
damn buddy.
and y'all come
Uncle
out there and get what y'all gonna get.
Uncle Gus, make sure that you keep me informed on
Yeah.
that so that let me know so I can at least drive up there and I can volunteer and I can help out.
I'm gonna kick Uncle Gus in his ass when I see him.
Fuck you and your motherfucker. Last time you told a motherfucker you go kick him in the
I'm trying to
ass,
glue it back together.
you know what happened. Amen.
Now my shit work with the air phone. If I take it out.
Hey, so I'm gonna have to get, buddy. We gonna have to get on this out of here because I got to tuck Buddy in, and he got to go to work tomorrow and pay his rent because and he ain't doing. Yeah. So listen, the weekend before Thanksgiving, turkey giveaway, Crenshaw Manchester, Real Inglewood moment. Slick, you need to bring 2 turkeys. Hear me? Come on out there. I got to go. Fuck y'all. Suck it easy.
Give me some of your Viagra, Uncle Gus.
Man, salute y'all, man.
Yeah, congrats. I'm about to get out too, because you know my time difference is and all that other shit. But let me
Your
know. About,
homegirl just checking in. She late though. She late.
oh yeah, she probably at work. She at work. But anyway,
702?
yeah. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, 7:02. But yeah, nah, because I got to get up and go to work myself. But keep me posted on that turkey thing. So I might send y'all something since I can't be there.
Okay, for sure. All right.
Hey,
All right, Chill.
Tiffany,
Go on too, man.
Tiffany, much respect, baby, okay?
All right, Chill. I'm gonna go on Fig real quick, homie. I'm out of here.
Who?
You about
You
to
better
put the
go
wig
who?
on the pig? He about to go put a wig on the pig.
Oh, Fig.
Yeah, he about to go put a wig on the pig, man. On Fig.
All right,
No
y'all.
doubt.
For real.
Hey,
All right.
shit. B-Rap, much love, homie.
Oh yeah, for sure. Appreciate you getting on, homie. Appreciate you getting
Yes,
on and
yes,
chopping it
yeah.
up with us. You know,
I'll be
until
talking.
next time.
Nah, nigga, we got It's Steelers and 49ers. I'm gonna be talking shit to you in the next couple of
Hey,
days, man.
we're gonna be talking before that for sure. Yeah.
Much respect, man.
All right, much love, my nigga. Holla at you. I bet you came out.